Hello? What's the cheer? Hello, good morning. No, not morning. Good afternoon. It like took me a while to think. Yo, we got some loud music. Down, down, down. I don't know. I kind of like this music better than whatever the new Zelda. You know what? We're not gonna compare. But this music's so good. Woo. Anyways, how is everybody? Oh my goodness. Hello, Canada Country Ball God. Welcome. It's been so long. When were you last here? Oh my goodness. Majous, hello, Darkling, and anyone who may be lurking. When were you here last? That's so funny. And happy Mother's Day to everybody who has a mother or is kind of motherly yourself. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I kind of forgot that Mother's Day was today for a little bit. I didn't forget, but at the time that I was like creating my schedule and stuff, I like completely wasn't thinking about it. But we're gonna be having dinner later, me and my family, to celebrate. My dad and I usually buy flowers and plant them in the yard for Mother's Day, and we couldn't coordinate, so my dad got flowers without me. So I was like, rude. I always go with him and get flowers, but oh well. Yeah, today we're taking a day from Genshin to play. No, today we're taking scratch that. Today we're taking a break from Zelda to play Genshin. Wow. 2022/2023. It's 2023 now, so like that's not that long ago. maybe you mean 2022 is when you met me, but either way, welcome back. Do you play Genshin? Maybe, perhaps. So I thought we'd start with the events because this one is gonna be a lot of dialogue, but that's the only thing I have left. But you do get primo gems for doing the dialogue stuff, so I guess I gotta do it. But I started a little bit off stream, but I also want to try the Recollector's Path, or the Recollect. Maybe it's Recollect, because I think you play as this creature and like fly around in the trials. So it seemed kind of cool, except for I apparently have to do the prerequisite quest in order to get there to do the event. Which means I have to explore all the way from like here, I guess, up to the corner, because I haven't been there yet. I have not really explored Sumeru much at all because I'm still kind of working on, I don't even know. I'm just behind. All right. So we're gonna try to make our way up here. I think this is the new area that came out. I don't know if it's this patch or last patch or something, but and then when this came out, I was not ready. I'm not ready for any new content. So I need to catch up basically and explore. And man, I feel like exploration in this game just feels so much better than in Tears of the Kingdom, but everybody is loving the game, so I don't want to hate it too much. Part of it was my fault because I didn't know. So I got stuck at one point when I'm exploring in Tears of the Kingdom because I couldn't get to the objective, and apparently you're supposed to make a bridge to the other side, which I was doing. I was making a bridge, but my bridge was too short and I kind of gave up and was like, screw this, so you probably have to make a flying machine. And I didn't make a flying machine, but anyway, I was if I made the bridge, I think it would have been better because it would have started like getting story stuff and like actually getting to Rito Village and stuff. So I might try that next time I play Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, 2022 is the year I meted you, and yes, I did change my name. You changed your name. Well, welcome. What was your name before? I don't know if I'd remember. Oh, so we are lagging. Let me close Discord. Is that better? I think so. Not sure if it was lagging. The event itself is fairly short, but the quest line you might have to do could be long. There's a lot of questing out there. Oh gosh. Alright, hold up. Are we going the right way? No. We really want to be like on the outer path, right? Maybe go around to the temples of Forsaken and then go up. Because this is...
Traveling to other worlds is
or
all
I
that
can...
anyone seems to be writing about these days.
She seems
knows what
so
they find
bored.
So disappointing about their own world.
Oh yeah, Miko. Alright, so I guess we'll just go around the outside of what I was just facing. But yeah, oh my gosh. The detail of the world in this compared to, you know what? I'm not gonna compare anymore. It's on the Switch. So I can't hate it. I can't. I mean, I can, but I mean, I'm gonna try not to. It's just like everywhere you look, even though there's nothing, it's like interesting, which is what I kind of was hoping. Well, not really. You can't really get that on the Switch anyways, but in 1440p, I can barely stream this game, to be fair. PC versus Switch graphics is not fair. I know, it's like I can't, yeah, it's not fair to compare. But I'm glad that they were inspired by Breath of the Wild when they made this game, because, I mean, it is good. But yeah, I feel like it could be great. If it was on the next console, it'd be great. Also, I got a little distracted because that's the best thing ever when you're going from one direction to another direction, or one place to another place. You get distracted and do something else. There's a thing right there that I don't know if I have the keys or a key for, but I'm gonna try. Oh, gonna try to see if I can open that. Yeah, so I heard that they had like an investor meeting and they're talking about the next console, and they're like, well, you know, we're good with this one right now, but like we're still researching innovative ideas and that kind of stuff. It's like, you don't have to be innovative. All people want is a better Switch. Like, just better hardware, better software. Well, better hardware, mostly. They can take the exact same thing and just make it better. Is it lagging for you guys? Here, I'm gonna shrink this maybe. It might just be my previews laggy. Yeah, all they have to do is like make a better, exact same thing. But I feel like what they want to do for the next... No! I don't have a key. Oh, pooey. I'm gonna mark this on the map just so that I know that it's there though. What was I saying? Yeah, all people want is a more powerful Switch. It doesn't have to be innovative and like crazy or whatever. Haven't noticed an issue? Okay, it must be just in my preview. Sometimes my preview's laggy just to make the game, everything else run smoothly. Bye, Darkling. I know you said you had stuff you had to do today. Bye-bye. It'll just be me and Mijou hanging out. Where are all the people that voted? That's the thing. Whenever I have a vote, I feel like everybody that voted just like decides not to show up. It always happens that way. But I mean, more might come. We started a little bit late. I was streaming, or not streaming. I was working this morning, and I forget when I work till 11. It's usually goes further than just 11, and then yeah, I need some time to get ready to stream. I ran into one of these before, and it was telling me to go up a cliff, but there's like a wall in the way. And I was like, how the heck? Hello? There we go. There was a wall in the way, I couldn't go up. And it was timed. I don't even know. Oh, this was plenty easy. Nice.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
So actually, aren't we close to where we need to be? For the quest? Isn't it like right here? Hmm. Look for the objective in this area. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's one little spot that we gotta dig. Found it, found it. I wonder what it is. Mysterious drum. The one that... This one has cryo markings on it. Come on, there's no treasure. There's a tattered old drum. Hello, Bryant. Hi. Hello, hello. Do you... Wait, no, it's Sunday. I was like thinking you have school today, but no. Nope. And happy Mother's Day to you if you're doing anything with your mom. If we brought this one back to academia, let's say we brought this back to the Grand Bazaar. I don't know where to bring it. The Grand Bazaar? Maybe the people at the theater could make use of this, but wouldn't they already have a lot of those instruments there already? But you know, if it's not as if Paimon really knows the difference between drum types or anything. Oh, hold on. There's a note over there at the side. It might just hold some clues. Oh my god, do I have to read this? Oh lord. It's Sunday? I know. I'm like, I usually play Genshin on Mondays, so... Now it's like, what? This time I have commissioned to try to find a local order and obtain information about something known as the sign of Abvasha. I might say that the any trouble? I reach the entrance to the mountains. Refuse to continue onward. Contrary to what I was told, it seems like the are not very friendly. I'm skimming. I finally managed to make it out. Thankfully, people are pretty civilized. Those higher remuneration commissions always have something fishy going on. Okay, whatever. Seems to be left by an adventurer. A sign of a pasha. Paimon not super sure what this guy's talking about, but he sure is irresponsible leaving a commission unfinished just because it's hard. I haven't done that. No, I'm just kidding. I always finish my commissions, even when they're hard. Yes. Well, no, I lie. When I'm playing on mobile and I have to like do commissions and they're hard, I give up. But that's different. Since that's how things are, let's hand the drum over to Catherine and let's her reassign someone to complete whatever his commission was. Back to Catherine? How long is this quest and do we have to finish it? I think we just need the drum, maybe? It might make me... That probably is going to make you finish it. Long? This quest is long? Oh no. You remember now? Hey there, Mijou. They've gone quite well. I've heard of our previous adventure. It seems like you've become very experienced. As long as you keep going, I believe that it will only be a matter of time before you become a truly great adventurer. You found something. It was left by some irresponsible adventurer. We thought it'd be bad if commissioning never got resolved, so we brought it back here. A mysterious drum. Indeed, the item is key to a particular commission. Thank you very much. The commission linked to this drum is a very important one of the academia and is also crucial to the expansion of our operations. Unfortunately, we have previously given the commission to various talented adventurers. They've all invariably failed. Well, here, let's do it. I just don't know how much it'll have you do for the event. Oh, the quest line took you a couple days. Oh, geez. Maybe it doesn't make you do the whole quest line, though. It's an issue that even the academia cannot solve, so we did expect a relatively high failure rate. Did you read everything? You probably just skim. 5 months getting curious now. What sort of commission is this anyway? A recent star observation by researchers from the academia led to the discovery of northern skies having become blocked by a strange, heretofore unseen phenomenon. Great impact on the accuracy of any historical calculations. The academia began to put people together to investigate. Resulted in them delving into the ancient records. They found a mention of strange phenomenon known as the sign of Apasha, which bears strong similarities to the recent occurrence. According to records, the celestial sign appeared to be after the disaster that engulfed most of Tevat 500 years ago. Oh my gosh. Brian, I haven't seen it. Oh my gosh. I need to see it. the trailer, but I usually watch the whole, what do they call it? The presentation. I usually watch the whole presentation. I forgot last night, and now I just haven't seen it. And so no, I haven't seen it. But everything that always comes out that's new, like, I'm nowhere near wherever I need to be to do the new things. So that makes it less exciting. But I do know the new banners, which I'm excited about the banners. The quest is pretty long. Oh my gosh. Brian! Although the circumstances of the eventual disappearance are unclear, this position... Should we finish the other quest first then? Because that ends today. The other one ends today. This one we have time to do. The area has only been sparsely populated even when the ancient desert realm was at their peaks. They did not extend that far. Oh my god, after the cataclysm 500 years ago, the place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss due to it being connected to an ancient underground realm. Since then, it has been declared a restricted zone by the academia. The only people... At least that one's voice acted. The other one. I'm on the second step, but I think I'm like almost done with the second step of the... Because you have to like talk to all the characters. And then I think I talked to most of them. I think... Did Sinnoh finish? No. I don't remember who got it first. Mysterious Darshan, you say? So I'm near the end of the second step of the other one. You're probably about done with that one? Yeah, maybe we'll do that one first. Just to get it done with. Oh my god. Researchers was to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together. I kind of forgot that I had to do the whole story first. I was like... let's just fly around, because I think it's just you fly like different paths and stuff and collect things. So it's like an easy event. But if I have to do this first, it'll be quite a bit of time. That said, it's been many years since, and they have branched off further and further from the academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems that they also worship a form of energy known as oh god, the V is getting me. Anyway, Kavarina. The brother part's is arena. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This energy communicates with them in the form of spirits. Well, I feel that I'm going off topic now. Academia believes that the faction is strongly related to the celestial sign. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group, and as such, have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us as well. Ruins related to Conria are located nearby, but exploration in the area has been declared taboo from the academia until now. This commission is a success. People will be able to participate in future expeditions to these ruins. Sorry, I was just checking something. All right. You're just finding someone to just step up to the plate, huh? Hardly. It is following careful illness. Oh my god. I don't even want to read this anymore. Your pioneering spirit is something rare even amongst us travelers. After all that, it sounds like we just need to go look for those whatever rights, right? Sounds like it'll be pretty easy. We'll get some more from academia too. The drum we picked was originally given to us by academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealings within the Darch. Just give it to the organization's leader. And call them the Darch. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve the problem. I'll be leaving this task in your hands. Mark the rough positions in the mountains for you. Ad Astra Ebixos, traveler. May you inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. Whew. Well, we started it. Is that all we have to do? That would be amazing. Nope. Oh god, we have to finish the splendorous sky that day. I think we have to finish the whole thing. So, that's something I'm gonna do another day, or maybe later today. But I mean, that's gonna take me a couple days. There's 7 days left of the event, or 8 days, so that's not too bad. Yo, Light Gazer, hi! How did I like that little animation? Oh, it's so cool! That was so cool. I like how I have a little animation for everybody like pops in or like raids or whatever. That's so cute. I liked it. We're doing events right now, which I wanted to do one that's ending later, but I have to do this like big old quest before I get to do it. So now we're doing the other one that's voice acted. Oh yeah, I tried to go here to talk to Faruzan, but she wasn't actually here. So that was kind of weird. So I guess I'm gonna go check out Kava instead, because he's kind of nearby. Wait, Light Gazer, what's with the nope? Sorry. Wait, what are you talking about? It's crazy seeing chests with like the art still locked in Sumeru. They're all like that. I think I still have a lot to get in Azuma as well. Oh my god, he's still like stuck with these dog things. Or what are they called? I don't know, but they're adorable.
Shh, quiet. I'm currently trying to find a way out of here.
Here, I'll put on auto. Oh, is this all I have to do? Nope. I see. Yeah, there's a lot more to do. Wait, that's it?
Shh, quiet.
Okay, so I guess maybe we'll check out Layla? Which she's next to a waypoint, which is great, except for I never unlocked to that waypoint, so yeah. If you want to know more precisely how long the other event is, sure. Because if it's really long, I might just click through the dialogue. Because that's a bit much. I haven't done that. Oh, that might be the one that like goes up the wall. Oh no, it's not. I don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna go look for Layla. I said that in a previous message. Oh, if it has you go as far in the quest line as I suspect it will to introduce various mechanics. It's about 9 hours straight? What? What? That quest line is 9 hours? Oh, why does it make you do it? Oh my god, it makes you do it though? That's horrendous. So how much Primogems do you get for that event? Is it even worth me like putting all the effort into getting? Layla's up there. I think. Ah, man. Yeah, might be able to get up there. Longer even than the Golden Dreams in the desert. Golden Dreams. What's that one? I feel like it's longer than the Archon quest. Or whatever. That's incredibly long. Sorry, I'm not trying to look up her underpants. I'm just making sure we're gonna make it. No! Dude, Sumeru, I don't know how to get anywhere in this place. How do we get to Layla?
So much for eternity.
Thanks, Barbara. I'm thinking we gotta go from the other side to get to Layla. But not, I don't think we're doing this right. Like, you see, that quest is too long. I mean, I could do it over the course of a couple days. Like, I'm not streaming I am streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming on Tuesday. Could do it on Tuesday. I mean, we could start it today, but oh my god. If it's like a lot of reading. Okay, hold up. How do we find Farazan or Layla? Because now I'm kind of stuck. And I'm confused. Farazan's supposed to be here.
How weird. The
See?
locator says that Madame Farazan's nearby, but where?
I'm gonna guess below, but I looked below before and I didn't find her. The one I'm doing now has better rewards. That's good. Alright. You don't think it's... I'll have to look up what the rewards are, like how many Primogems you get. I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom in a little bit. You gave in! Let's go! You're like, I gotta finish all my other games first. I'm like, come on. Come on. We're taking a break today. But I am excited to play it again tomorrow. We just thought we'd like play a little Genshin and try to catch up in some quest lines, but oh my gosh. Madros, do you have any idea where to find this girl? I know we just started the quest and you probably have no idea where I'm at. But like Kava's over there just talking to like some dog things. I'm probably supposed to talk to Layla because she has a quote like, hey, I'll talk to you. I don't know how to get to Layla. Like, are we supposed to climb this? There's no way. There is a cave starting over here. Now I gotta tell my brain to get it on release. Getting it on release doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't get it on release unless you want to watch streamers and everything's gonna be a spoiler. And then you're like, well, I feel left out. So I might have to do this tunnel. You leave our Pokemon Scarlet in the last 3 days. It's giving you motivation. Nice. So Layla's not in this cave. You want to talk to Layla first? How do we get to her? She's like... There's like a cave here, but she's like up high. I have no idea how to get to her. I need a guide. I tried to climb this, but I got stuck somewhere. Oh, hold on. Stopping in the middle of climbing, though, is probably does your stamina go down if you stop? No, probably not. Back left. I'm hoping this will do it. Only while moving, okay. So I'm like, oh god, I stopped. I was telling somebody that my mom and I are gonna have dinner together, or like my family's having dinner together, and they thought I asked if we were gonna have dinner together. So I was like, wait. So I had to say like, no. That's not what I meant. But anyway, not that it's that important, but. There we go. We barely made it, basically. I think Layla's even higher up. Oh no, she's right there. Hey Layla. Whew, we did it. This place is stunning.
Again.
I know.
You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
Sumeru is stunning. The desert, I'm not like a huge fan of, but like the greenery in like the other part of Sumeru is so pretty. Like this game is really pretty. Going from this and then playing Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, this is like empty field. But of course I haven't explored all the other areas except for like the empty field. So it's kind of my fault, but you know. Best part is you never have to do it again. Yoo-hoo! You're right, Lake Gazer. Because now I can teleport to that one other spot. Have you played Genshin Lake Gazer? I'm just curious. It's not bad.
Really? Wow. I don't know where you get your strength from. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something.
Layla can put you to sleep for sure. Layla sounds like a boy pretending to be a girl. Can't blame her because then I'll also be insulting myself. No, she just sounds like she's like exhausted all the time, which is in her lore that she is exhausted all the time. So that's it. Although makes me wonder, is it a boy? No, I don't think so. You watch Adaran and Soon as Gaming? Oh, play it. Twain stays on top of all the events since right about launch. Wow. So I started playing last January. So it's been like a year and a half that I've been playing. but I am not on top of all the events. Like, I do the events, but not the, like, I'm not on top of, like, the story and everything. I want to be. So we've been doing Genshin Mondays, where we just do the Archon quests every week until I catch up. Because even if I haven't explored everywhere, I want to be caught up with the story from the next, like, area comes out and that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I want to be, like, caught up. I'm sick of being, like, not caught up all the time. Even though people are always like, oh, but, like, when you're done, it's, like, over. So, like, you might as well enjoy it. It's like, no, it's not over, though, because they keep updating the game. And, like, Fontaine's going to come out, like, relatively soon. Maybe, like, the end of the year. And I'll still be, like, trying to figure out Sumeru. I don't know. And what was that?
Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons.
It's a lot of, this is a lot of story.
A lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself.
Aww.
But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me, and I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do.
You haven't
That
even done
may not
Inazuma?
sound like a huge
Much less
difference to you,
Sumeru?
but it's helped me relax a lot.
Yeah.
So
I
don't
unlocked-
worry about me.
I technically unlocked all the areas, but not really. I haven't really done it at all.
Also, now that
Leeway
I'm
I've done.
relaxed,
In Mondstadt I've done.
suddenly really sleepy.
But yeah.
I think I'll just take a quick nap.
Oh boy.
Just a quick one.
Condition called F and sleep deprived.
But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
What? She's like talking normal. You're sleepwalking Layla? What?
Good to see you too. Ooh, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since
Hold
I'm
it.
here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it?
I've never seen this, but apparently Layla's like sleep deprived because whenever she goes to sleep, like a second Layla is like talking normal and like sleepwalking, basically. What the heck? What was that Chihuahua growl into the mic? Chihuahua growl. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. My voice? She also sounds like her voice is being played at 0.5 times. Wow. Guys, leave Layla alone. Multiple personality disorder that triggers on sleeping. Something like that.
Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up.
But this Layla is
Come
not
with me, you
tired.
two.
This Layla's fine.
Do you ever
How
get the
bizarre.
feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow, similar to the way
Why
that
did I just
celestial
lose a
bodies
ton of
follow fixed
HP?
orbits? If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
I need to turn on my AC, but I'm waiting till we're done running. Yo, Mijou, hey! You'll be looking at doing extra work for more
Plus,
cash.
now that someone
Ooh.
has shut one of the
Sounds
disruptors
good.
down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work.
Alright, hold on.
I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up.
I'll be right back, guys. Trigger the cinematic while you're in the air? Pretty sure they're talking about Layla snoring. Oh! Because I triggered the cinematic while I was in the air. The Chihuahua growl? Yeah, that was probably her. Oh yeah, because she snored right before she became this Layla. Okay, I'm caught up. Give me a second. All right.
She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor.
Oh my gosh.
Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Faruzan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also,
Oh, the second one was the answer
speaking
to a
of
question
Kaveh,
regarding
he's
why I
an
lost a lot of
interesting
health.
one.
Oh, I was
you
jumping
say that?
down when I triggered the
Before the second
animation
round, he had a chat with
or
the
the
other me.
dialogue.
He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have
Okay.
a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the
You're
way
right,
I
though.
see it, his situation is much worse than my other selves. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside.
I like her
but there's
normal
no
voice.
joy inside, only sorrow.
Not the
Still, who knows?
falling asleep voice.
He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. Oh, but back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't
It was
we
a
be getting back
snore,
to the action to
Zenobia.
report how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind.
All right.
Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor.
Where are we going next? Find Kava and
But between
Farazan?
the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
Bum, bum, bum. So if you don't know, these guys are like in a competition kind of thing where they're all racing to find or do something or turn off a disruptor. And we are basically reporters. Oh my god, we're gonna fall again.
Here.
Barbara's gonna die.
Finally found it.
We're like reporters, kind of like
Kaveh?
reporting
Are
on
you?
the event.
Oh, Madam Farzan.
Not reporters. I
And
forgot what they
here
called
I
it.
thought you would have finished this round
Spectators?
Faruzan, Kaveh!
Like we're recording
Oh, looks
everything's
like Layla's
what's
already
going
done.
on.
by now. I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Kainari and Hat Guy forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left.
You like a normal voice instead of the espresso depresso? Yeah, I like a normal voice. The falling asleep voice resonates with me. When I worked night shifts, I adopted the way of talking because it made the people who needed some midnight shopping feel better. But you actually like Wait, the falling asleep voice? That's the like the tired voice. So why would the people feel better? Because you're also tired? Because they didn't like an upbeat, super hyper person? Oh, so they'd rather see you being like tired than super hyper upbeat. I don't know. I feel like you could find somewhere in between. Or maybe. Captain Twain sorta, he triggered cutscenes and attacked by a slime during the whole time. So the cutscene ended and he properly died. This time I'm just gonna fall from like a height.
Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin. I fell down pretty deep and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way. And I brought them to the
Foxes,
outskirts
that's
of
it.
the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert. But the way you handled problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic,
Rude.
but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Sorry, I pause whenever we chat. I think you will be fine this time because you had your glider out. But I don't know for sure. I guess we'll find out. Get the paraglider button on the ready. I think if you can let go and still be paragliding, I think.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
There's the final leyline disruptor.
Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time? What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over.
Yay!
There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger.
Oh, I thought he was being evil. Plotting.
As for the
No.
points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
All right. In that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
All right. Let's see if we're gonna die. No, we're good. We're good. All right, cool. Go back to the village. Yo, Dragon Inferno, not much. We're finishing up the event that's ending today. And then I don't know if I'll start the other event because I apparently have to do like a 9-hour quest line to do that. So I don't know if I'll even bother. Still have a bit left of this event, by the way. I thought you were at a different point of it because you talked like you had already done the Diadem of Knowledge I mentioned the other day. I did. Oh! I thought I did, but I didn't. So like when you're talking about the other day, I thought it was something else, but it's not.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kabe or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's
Should I
Madame
change my
Farazan?
thumbnail and stuff? I feel like
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
what is this event called?
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
Oh, there it is. No, that's not
I'll
it.
go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
I had a thumbnail for this event.
Oh, here we go.
Don't know
again.
what it's called though.
Let's see how I fare.
Parade of Providence. Okay. Alright, we're gonna change my
got
thumbnail.
it! Did you see that? I won!
Congratulations!
Good job.
Looks like Kave's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Oh, finally! After all this time!
There.
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the
Fixed.
desert. This round's points are yours.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kave are our victorious contestants. As for the
Yay!
current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Faruzan, Kave, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone.
There shouldn't be that much left of
Some
this,
stalls
is
at
there?
the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Russell Hatham look like Zeki? Zek from Xenoblade 2? I never played Xenoblade, so I don't know. I don't know. Oops, not that. Go play at the Academia booth. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Hat guy. That's a name. Yeah, his name's the Wanderer, but you as a player get to name him when you unlock him. So they just call him Hat Guy, like a nickname. It's great.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
It's annoying because I did some of this off stream, and I know people sometimes just watch these after the fact. So I'm gonna have like a gap in the middle of the event. Doesn't really matter though, because I feel like most people that were clicking on the first part of the event, they were looking at the animation in the beginning of the event because I guess they wanted to see like reactions to it, which my reaction was okay, I guess. If I were to rate my reaction to the beginning of the event, it was all right. It was okay. The white-haired man I saw before the competition started. The secret conversation we overheard after the first round ended.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
I know you hadn't. I just felt this desire to share how similar they look. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Well, maybe someone in chat has played it, so they can like understand with the comparison. My friend plays Genshin all the time and tells me how the events can be so time demanding. Yes, I like spend all the time on the events that I need to catch up with the story still. It's not a big deal, but it's just you're always catching up and like it's a lot of time. But it is fun. It is a fun game. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild, but like way more colorful, and like exploring is really fun. You don't really get all those abilities like in Breath of the Wild, but but anyway.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza?
It was nothing crazy, Sinovia. It was just they had these animations that were introducing different characters, and for some reason a lot of people are looking at people's streams to see the reaction to that. I don't know why, but that's where like it spikes, where like people watched the video is right when they're introducing the different characters, because it was like Dea or I don't know, all the different competitors they introduced in like a fun way. But that was it.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop, but no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but
Diadem knowledge,
shown
okay.
himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in.
See, I didn't think so either, Zenobia, but a lot of people are looking for reactions.
An excuse to slip away.
It's kind of
I
funny.
would have tied him up if it
I had a
wouldn't
lot
have
of
caused a
like clicks
scene.
after I
Who's legally
streamed.
supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved.
Core is one word
Why don't we head
that
over to the Academia and
I
tell him
struggle
Roger?
to remember that you don't pronounce the P
Thanks a million, you
all the
two.
time. I struggle with it.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed.
Maybe you'll make it to the cinematic I mentioned yesterday? Hopefully. Oh, is it
This
that
Sumeru
long?
City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here.
Oh
So we're
yeah.
leaving this in your
The
hands.
cinematic that you said was cool. And I was totally like, yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I totally done that. I didn't do it at all. Oh man.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Maybe that's why people were clicking on the Parade of Providence video, because they thought that
Paimon's
I did the
noticed that
cinematic,
something's bugging you.
but then I
Is it
didn't.
the extravaganza? Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here too.
That could have been possible.
Wait, thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find a Matra.
So many years ago at the Silent P2. Yeah, it took a couple people saying Marine Corps over and over and over again. Making you say it was a way to snap you out of it. See, even like looking at that word, I like paused. Because I have to like mentally be like, okay, don't say the P, don't say the P, don't say the P. I don't know why. It's just like something, a habit. Yeah, it's like a habit that you just gotta like get out of. Be lurking doing some work. Thank you, Dragon Inferno. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Yo, Joshua. Hello, hello, hello. We're finishing up this event that apparently is actually longer than I thought. The story part of it. I'm just kind of hanging out today. Kind of a chill day. I had to work at 5 a.m. till like 11. Not very fun. And now I have to go back to work because I accidentally stole one of their like phone devices that they use. I accidentally stole something from work, so I have to go back after my stream to return it. I gotta go to CVS anyways, so I guess that's fine. Oops. Okay, let's teleport up here. I done messed up. Stealing things. I love how the door opens.
Isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with? Arav.
Alright.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report?
Tell her about the situation with Diane and
Someone's
Candace.
planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
Nah.
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate.
Speaking of weird pronunciations, hate having to remember all the differences in how to spell, say, American and British words. Root is said different. And for us, it's... Oh, and like color. True. True. I think like normally you don't have to remember both. Like I don't have to remember both, but you do because you're from like, yeah, there.
Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety.
Now I want to see that
You could task
cutscene.
all the Matra and the whole
Is
Core
it, like,
30 with someone's
soon?
protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair
Hey,
point.
Peace though.
Guess
How
we
you
should start
doing?
searching for him too, but where should
We
we
are-
start?
This is a no. This is just a. What's an event going on right now? It's actually ending today, so I'm trying to finish the event before it ends. It's a cool little thing where you're. Well, first we're just following a competition, but now we think this guy's gonna get murdered. Is it murder? I don't know. Well, I'm not even following along here. But yeah, there's an event going on that's like ending like tonight. I'm pretty sure. You get Prima Gems for it, so it's all good. Oh yeah, you were saying that Genshin is dead. I was like, what is wrong with you? Oh, to be fair, I could take it you don't really play Genshin anymore, and so you probably don't talk to anybody who plays Genshin. But it's very much alive. But yeah, the similarities to HSR. Yeah, oh for sure.
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't
But
have a
no.
very detailed file on
They
him.
have another game
I've
too,
heard that Alhaitham has now stepped
Honkai
down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is
something.
back
I
to
forget
being
what
a
it's
scribe
called.
again.
So they already
Maybe it's
have like
worth
another
checking to see if he
game.
knows
It's actually
anything.
harder that came out before Genshin, and that game's still live as well. So they just have different like branches where they have like different teams working on the games, but they're planning on keeping them all alive. I'm pretty sure. They've had a few other games. Yeah. I don't even know the other ones. They have a few other games as well. I don't know. I think Genshin is probably the biggest as far as like its popularity in the US and like there and wherever in the world. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Majros. I think Genshin Impact is like the biggest. I think it makes the most money of their games. I could be completely pulling stuff out of my ass, but I think I'm correct there. More like Genshin in the grave, am I right? That's 2 days in a row of bad jokes. Wow. Synovia. It's okay. We understand. You feel it's too late for you to start Genshin? So I started last year in January. Honestly, I don't think it's too late. If you wanted to. It's like more of an action RPG, kind of like Breath of the Wild. So if you're into like that as opposed to like the turn-based battling, I think you might like it. And I don't think it's too late. I mean, I started late myself. It's you might end up feeling overwhelmed because there's so many stories to do and stuff, but if you don't think about it too much, it's it doesn't really matter. But yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff to like do, which actually is kind of fun because a lot of people are at the end game for Genshin and they have nothing to do. So you'll have like so much to do if you do play. But no pressure, obviously.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Other series is Hukai Goken 2, Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail. They also have unrelated games like Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon. Do, 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 do. All right, sorry. I just started going into the song. The main venue in Final Hatham. The main venue? It's being treated like a problem. I would make a joke of taking my 2 jokes to therapy, but Oh lord. Oh lord. You take your jokes and go to therapy. Oh god. Oh yeah, wasn't there that ghost that appeared on the stage as well the first day?
Hey, Niru, have you seen Al-Hatham anywhere?
Al-Hatham?
Al-Hatham.
Why, what is it?
I keep saying his name wrong.
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
I love Paimon. I'm like the only person, but you know, I don't care. I like him. I like her.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Maybe when home?
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here, so we might as well check it out.
Dude, earlier, I don't know how I did this, but I was like doing this kind of motion and I stabbed the underneath of my nail with my other nail, and so it's like bleeding. It's like, it's okay, but I'm like, oh, I'm like, what the heck? Why did I do that? Where is this house? Oh. Fail. I'm just failing all around. Oh my gosh. Let's just like sneak in here. The one thing I don't like about Sumeru City, it's really hard to figure out where, it's very vertical. It's hard to figure out where you're going, what's what. Like supposedly his house is here, but I'm sure it's like above this.
Go, Barbara, go!
Is it here? That's here. Okay. Doesn't he live with one of the other guys?
Let's try knocking.
Does it at least tell you? Oh yeah, it doesn't tell you it's like higher by 88 feet or whatever, or lower. It does tell you that. Yeah. I forgot about that like just now, but it does tell you. You're right. So that's nice. But when you're wandering around the city on your own, it's kind of confusing.
No answer? Maybe no one's home.
Or like, I don't know. I think I was looking for the event like locations and I got lost once. Let's knock again.
Al-Hatham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
High fives, Paimon supporters rise up. Why does that remind you of the time you kid tried to stab your hand with a sharp pencil? Because he got mad you're doing your work? What? Hold up. I think I read that wrong. A kid tried to stab your hand with a sharp pencil because he got mad that you're doing your work.
Oh, it's you two?
What?
Oh, Kaveh, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
We're in Al-Hatham's house.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Al-Hatham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
Oh, it's like a secret.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think?
Except for us.
Who knows what he does in
We're
his
looking
free
for
time?
him.
All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you have a quarrel or something?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all.
Oh my gosh. Kevin's super sus.
I told him how the second
Is
round
he?
went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise.
He tried to kill Athatham so he could have the house to himself.
But him, being him... You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
What?
Yeah, that does sound like something Alhazen would say.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time.
This is awesome. I don't know why. This makes me funny.
Anyway, the
Makes me
disdain
laugh.
is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on.
I like to clean and tidy.
See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game.
Oh my
I've got my new
gosh.
place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good.
Not joking. He saw me doing my work. Yelled, yeah! Tried to stab my hand. Was that correct? Tried to stab my hand with a pencil and scrape it. Jesus Christ.
I now know what
The
I have
hell
to
is
do
this
to
kid's
achieve
problem?
this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
No.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Faruzan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Oh my god, he's not even helping it. He's not gonna win.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
But like, he's trying to win. That's the conflict. Why would you feel guilty?
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhatham's help with, anyway?
We'd like him to help us look into Sachin.
Sachin? Huh. He did actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them.
You'd also feel guilty, to be fair. Yeah, like, I'd feel bad. Like, just be given, like, I don't know. Like, I want to win, but not in a way to, I don't know, or hurt others, I guess. I think them is too straightforward, not gonna lie, but it's unfortunately the truth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about the truth. Are you talking about him him betting on luck and stuff for his life? Or I think that's what he said. Something about just like depending on luck to do anything. Look at all his hair clips.
Ah, this is the one. Here, take it. with taking liberties. He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool! If you say
Oh.
so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Oh my god. It's so long! Sachin was born to a wealthy family, and his father, Rajput, was a renowned merchant in Sumeru with many properties to his name. At the age of 9, Sachin enrolled in Vahumana and achieved excellent grades. At the age of 15, he completed all his courses and graduated first in his class. His accomplishments greatly lauded by the sages. At the age of 17, Sachin ventured out and began to reach the local environment and customs. His travel took him through the Sumeru rainforests and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, his father, Rajput, passed away. Aww. Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years there. At 25, Sachin once again ventured into the desert, conducted field research. Records show that he traveled with a caravan and lived in Aru village for a period of time. At 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state in shambles. Much speculation arose amongst the outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in his room and did not respond. At 33, Sachin entrusted all of his properties to the academia and pledged to donate all his proceeds to academia. He then wrote a contract regarding the use of the proceeds and the property ownership. The following is an expert quoted from Sachin from the contract was signed. A minimum of 30% of all revenue generated from the business will be used to fund prizes for the introduction competition, which will encourage young prodigies to actively participate in the competition. All right, what's everybody saying? Is this David Atemba's script every Nation Geographic episode? What? Keva is too much like my mother. I was shocked. I like Keva. He seems cool now. I will also be donating my entire collection, the most prominent items of which the Diadem of Knowledge will serve as a symbol of great honor in the International Championship. Only the winner of the competition may wear it. In addition, the Academia is only given the right to maintain and manage my properties. Ownership of them does not belong to Academia, nor does it belong to me. Each year when the international competition is held, I will keep a close eye on each candidate. If I particularly identify with a participant, I will review myself. I will then bequeath all my wealth to the individual whom I judge worthy of the acknowledgement. They will have the usage rights to all assets and proceeds under my name. I hope the Academia will respect any and all decisions made by that person. Funny fact, in high school, I hated reading out loud. I hated it. It's the worst thing ever. I would stress out about it so much. Anyway, after the contract came into effect, Sachin returned to the desert to continue his investigations, but there's been no word from him since then. Many claim to see him in the desert, but none of such claims have been verified. 20 years have passed since then. See, I think it was important to read that.
That was a lot of information. I was getting a headache.
Fine.
To sum up, Sachin put the Academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
My misspellings in my comments are stupid. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm used to reading typos at this point.
Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's Array, Except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister!
Yeah, jeez.
You're right. First, I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin, dead or alive, unknown. And diadem of knowledge. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Give me a second.
Bye, Zenobia. Come back then. Tears of the Kingdom, live and purchase. Aw, yeah. Nutter is bitches slang. I should have probably used another word. I get it though. I know it. I understand what nutter means.
Lofty ideals may provide no
That's
defense
funny.
at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate. There's another smaller line of text underneath. Why would he bring that up?
Wow. It's so cool that you can actually read this script.
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Darkling, I'm so full. The holiday price buffet is so worth it. Oh my gosh. The buffets, you and your family. It's so funny.
Interesting. So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here.
Let's hope Arrow's made some progress.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
Completed! Act 2! 3D primogems. You said you get a lot more in this event. Wait until the following day. Alright. Maybe we should have left his house. Oh, I've done most of it already. Oh, that's what you're saying. Well, I did understand that this is like the main event of this update. It's because you had a crown and everything.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremite.
But you do get primogems for the other thing, and I kind of really want to do it because I really don't want to not get Kazuha. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pay for him. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pay for him. At least pay a little bit. So I'm like, oh man. Bye, Brian. Yes, do your family stuff. I'm getting dinner, or I guess I'm eating dinner with my family. We're not going out because they don't like to go out when it's like a holiday. But we'll have dinner at home. So now I only have Act 3 to do. So is Act 3 the Diadem of Knowledge? Sits at the finish line waiting for the wearer. Pay a little.
Sorry, I was just
Hopefully
about to send
not a
someone
lot.
to inform you.
Yikes.
They just finished interrogating the suspects.
I'll do it on stream if I do it. Are you sure you don't need to pay? I hope so.
What did you find out?
Hope so.
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
Huh. Bye, Dragon Inferno. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. We're just kind of hanging out. Is that Channel 6 News? Oh my gosh. Hello, Channel 6 News. You crazy man.
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all
Today
up.
is kind of like
Would you like to
story
come along?
time. We're we're watching the story.
Sure. Let's go get to the bottom of all
It's
this.
movie time. Get some popcorn. All right, gatherings and partings. You think even this is long? The kidnappers' camp. Oh my goodness. Yes, have a great day and happy Mother's Day to you as well. I'm a fur baby mom. Does that count? Being a fur baby mom. Oh, there's a lot of dead people over here.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Boss, we got more company.
Uh-oh. Show play. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're doing the Parade of Providence event that's like ending like today. So we're finishing up. We're on Act 3 at the moment. So we're just kind of doing the story. We already did all the
We were
other
just doing
stuff.
what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
Oh.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
Nope.
Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches.
Huh.
After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
So hat guy and I'll hit him, maybe?
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired.
Oh, and not his son. Oh my gosh.
That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
What? I mean, it's not necessarily yours just because you're his son. We're seriously planning to.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
So did you find him?
No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of.
What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. Sleeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
Wow. Whatever it is you're researching out there, you'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
The diadem of knowledge?
Yeah, Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Alright, back to the venue. Which I guess we can get there from here. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone has a lovely Mother's Day if you're celebrating. We generally just get flowers and plant them for my mom. But like, I don't know. I've seen people go like get perfume and stuff for their mom on Mother's Day. We never really do anything crazy like that. Not that it's crazy, but.
Karina!
Karina!
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely. The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
Some new information has come to light.
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time.
Let's get a shot.
I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Major, is it coming? Is it soon?
The
The animation?
working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Alright. It's in the forest. Oh gosh. We'll start here maybe? Yeah. Awesome. Oh, it's getting dark. There's a chest right there. Man, I still need to heal you on Mijou. What am I doing?
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Oh. We'll, like, head back. Okay, okay. I guess we'll kill this.
Right now, let the show begin.
Yeah, the water is like a problem. There we go.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Okay, let's find the road. You see lunch with your mom on Mother's Day? Well, that's nice. We're gonna have dinner today. dinner. Plant some flowers, maybe. My stamina is so much higher in this game than in like Breath of the Wild. It's like so annoying because I'm like running for 2 seconds and it's like, oh, can't run no more. It's like when you were a noob in this game too. This place is so pretty.
Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
Oh, no way. No, the Wanderer got it.
That guy enters the fray.
This is so cool. This reminds me of like the anime and what it's gonna look like.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Oh wow, this is long. Oh, I dropped it.
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Oh my god, he got it.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Oh, what?
Who are you?
Yeah, that was cool.
I need you to get out of my head.
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
It's still going.
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Oh. Oh, it's over. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. I want to see it again.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashant Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, Endless strife and slaughter, conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
Hello, Shy Knight. How you doing? We're basically doing the end of the story here, or the event that's ending today. So I figured we'd wrap up the story part of it. The cinematic we just saw was so good. Oh my god.
Things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse.
You started this event last night, finished everything the day before it ended? Oh my gosh. You did it on one day? Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
After this realization, I could no longer
I guess the story is the longest part of it.
Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
Like, the story part is the longest part, and then all the other little mini games aren't too bad.
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought. The contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so,
oh my gosh,
with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
Yawn. His voice was just asleep.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Of course, it's a lot faster if you just click through it, but I like to just listen to the story. It took like a half an hour to finish all the minigames to get everything. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Huh?
This part's a little longer if you actually pay attention to
Did you
it.
ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent. Yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
Kind of skim through the story because you didn't do it now. You know you didn't. Wait, because you know you didn't do it now. It would be too late later. Yeah, it being your last day to do it all, it's like, okay, I'll skim. But yeah, I understand that.
You're absolutely certain that you want
We're
to
kind of
give
at the
me
end, I
everything
think.
you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
I think we're at the end. Oh.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
Oh, wow.
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
He broke it. Aw. Let's go, Kova.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
That's cool. Now you're just saving your primos for Hydro Archon? Because I have a guarantee? That's going to be a while. I would get some other things in the meantime, because it's going to be a while before the Hydro Archon, I'm assuming.
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine.
Unless you don't play much, you don't get a lot of primos, generally.
Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I get the Welkin pass, too. That helps a lot. But...
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better.
He didn't move his mouth at all. But his mouth was like shut the entire time, I think. Kind of stopped playing mainly because Star Rail came out. Okay, all your attention is on that. I hear ya. I haven't played it yet.
Achieve nothing.
Because now I'm getting more into Genshin, so...
We're not the same.
Don't really have time for, like, Star Rail.
Alright. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file.
He's a ventriloquist. Leave him alone.
The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility.
I don't know if that's arrogant.
It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only
Yeah,
thing
I think he has
do.
a good heart. For sure. I like Kava.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it.
Oh my gosh, I'll hate them.
Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main
Alright,
venue.
30 primos.
Let's head over and check it out.
Dude, the music over here is like, whew. It's good. I don't know what like, woof. Anyway, it was like kind of dark music.
thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
Someone handed me $1 million, I wouldn't complain and take it and give half to charity. But what if it was like from a bad guy that killed himself? I don't know. It's kind of changing the rare combat cinematic like that. That a rare combat cinematic like that is locked behind a limited time event that no one else will ever see. I know. Well, now it's gonna be on YouTube, I'm sure, for like ever. But yeah, like if you start playing Genshin after this, you won't see it. And it was a long cinematic. Oh my god. And yeah, rare rare combat cinematic. Oh well, I'm glad I got to see it. I almost missed it, I feel like. Maybe that's why people were clicking on my video, because they're trying to find that cinematic.
It gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
Because that's probably it. They probably want to see
at this
reactions
point,
to
we
the
would crown our
cinematic
champion
part.
with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better.
Man, what a good guy.
Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
Poor old beta lovers, never getting story ever again. Oh, never again. Why not?
Not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support
luck
Sachin's
played a part of
views,
that again.
and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna give it to Sino. Both stories centering around Omedover events. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I did the one that was like the thing where there's a bunch of different islands and you like tip them, you change their forms, and then it goes through like his story. So yeah, I did do that one. I don't think I did the first one.
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
Were the other ones there?
I still don't really
Oh,
get
okay.
it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to
Explore. You're like, I don't get it. It's a lot of money. I don't know.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Both his stories were on Dragonspine? Oh, it's not the part that I'm thinking of? The islands, and you went through his kind of story there? There was a story there, I think.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition?
The islands. I don't remember what it's
You don't
called.
look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he?
See?
And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
He's such a sweet soul.
Whoa, this is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Sino.
Oh, it's so sweet. This is too freaking sweet.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
I never really see Paimon disappear. That's funny. Oh. Sino.
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
Dude, I have so many million Mora. I am rich, personally. Just saying. Yeah.
How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable. And some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity.
Oh my gosh.
Living with debt is miserable.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
Dude, I love Sino. He's one of my favorite, like, personalities in this game. For sure, Mijou.
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tighnari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators.
And all, she says. I cut her off. Whew, alright. Now that we did all that, I think I'm gonna like run to the bathroom real quick. But are they inside? Not sure. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt. May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
Oh my god, freaking Fischl, man. Why did I leave her on the screen? This is where I thought you were, because you said you needed to talk to the various competitors that had done the Diadem of Knowledge. Oh! No, I'm just a dum-dum. I thought there was an event called Diadem of Knowledge, and I thought I already did it. And then I looked at the events and I didn't see it, so I was like confused. But no, I just was a dum-dum. Hold up, where are they? See, this time it doesn't say up or down, but pretty sure. Where do we go? Down here? Aha! Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well then, sure, Madame Farazan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farazan! Nilu! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here is pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Oh my gosh.
Madame Farazan's right. That style is a classic and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there's some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Over here.
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the
Thank you,
competition.
like Aether.
Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
Amazing, Madame Farazan. And I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though
How much longer is there,
cross-doctoral
Maedros?
lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
You're about done now? Okay, because
Thank
I'm
you so
like,
much,
I'm getting
ma'am.
tired.
Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
Oh, my mom was actually gonna go to like a concert at like 3. I don't know if it starts at 3 or she's going at 3.
I don't quite understand what happened there,
'Cause
but
I could probably go with her.
congratulations, I think.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hakai went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though, but she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right? Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that. Let's go take a peek.
They must be so upset. No, I don't know. Chat with Darshan representatives? Up here maybe? Maybe? That's one way to go down. It's Mario Kart style. Skipping everything.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the 3rd round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the item first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you.
Aww.
Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the 2nd round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
So is her second personality a genius and her first personality is just like tired all the time?
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate and that's final. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great. We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We'd better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now.
Oh, I want to go hang out with the hat guy. I teleport everywhere. I don't know if anyone else does when they do like quests and stuff. It's like I just teleport. Okay. Up the stairs?
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon!
Yeah, I think they're
over
leaving
here.
now. For the concert.
Look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
Oh my gosh.
That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
You share a delicious meal.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachi's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Matra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style.
Tenari, you could have just kept the wealth and gave up on the research. No!
I won't comment on his theories or experiments.
Food.
But I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Aw.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale.
Aw.
It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Kale! So true.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Sino. Oh shit.
That was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
That was great. I love it. I love it. Dang it, Sino.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
All right, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did. In the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture.
My friend Bird uses that term a lot too. I gotta stop letting people live rent-free in my head. That's a good one. I love
Are
it.
you free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few words.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture. Or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks. I'm super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There are other good places around here, too? What? don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
There's nothing Paimon loves more than good food.
Kaveh, do you have
All
plans
right.
after this?
Leave the tavern.
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
I won't find why I asked. I won't find out.
You just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Whew, oh my gosh. I think this might be a short stream. That was a lot.
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you still got anything else on your mind?
The research.
Right. Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish. It might be dangerous if someone finds his old research stash, right? Where do you think it could be?
Hari Village?
Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all that time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his notes. Alright then, let's head off to Ara Village and try our luck!
Alright. We're not done yet, Maid Rose. Not yet. Oh gosh, how do I get up there? Also, don't forget to like the stream. It does help me out a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. I'll take them.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey them. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator.
I thought I heard a
hunch after
cat.
seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
I was like, did I hear a cat? And there's like a cat nearby-ish.
Wait. So, you've read it already?
Right there.
Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality, and that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective, Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius.
Oh man.
He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
Those words you wrote amongst your notes. What did that line written in ancient script mean?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them.
This guy's too smart.
I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
How they treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Wow. What? Hello, Sir Zero. How you doing? Hello, hello. Although too smart. Speaking truth, it's too much for some. Yeah, like, I feel like adults would understand this, but like a kid might be like, click, 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 click. I don't know. I like it. I like the like thinking through things that he's doing and stuff. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
And there he goes. Well,
we were at the end of like an event that I'm doing to Zero. So it's a lot of dialogue. It's kind of like movie time. Movie time with Mijou.
Someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be?
My monitor is dirty. Just saying. Her face was just like full of like dots.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
It's probably Buddy's spit actually.
And that guy.
Because Buddy like shakes when he's on my table and spits on my monitor. I don't think it's my spit.
Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship?
Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
Not really, I guess.
Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one?
Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Ah.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Cast sneeze on my monitor. It's like spit when he shakes, I think. He like sometimes spits at the side of his like cheeks when he shakes. That's what's on my monitor. Not good his emergency food yet? Not yet. Not yet.
Why?
Although Nahita's kind of like
Don't
a
you like it?
small Paimon. She kind of looks like Paimon.
Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
I was trying to make it so you could interact with people, and he did not really.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
So funny. I'm still calling you Hat Guy. You'll always be Hat Guy to me, Wanderer. I kind of want to name him that. Like, once we get to name him, I kind of want to name him Hat Guy.
Nita, what did you mean
That'd be
by
good.
Sachin's research is not mistaken?
Once I finally get to name him.
Proof of his research?
Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back. And they conclude
Oh my god, I'm
that
so
the
sorry,
shroom boar
guys.
is a mushroom.
I was up at like 4 in the morning, so I'm tired.
Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that a shroom boar is a boar. Still others look
Hat
deeper
guy.
inside and determine that a shroom boar is meat.
I think that's what I'm gonna name him once I can.
These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar.
Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really.
The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action.
So true. Oh my gosh. It's Nahida. It is Nahida.
Ultimately,
Hi,
the
Darkling.
path of wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
There's also cats around. Guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech.
I liked
so
it.
what are you actually going
very
to do
wise.
with these research materials?
You're back home. We were gonna pretty much stream until we finish the event, which might be soon.
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up.
Stretch. Oh my gosh. That felt good.
But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education.
Aw. Also, that is a big old bracelet there. How does it stay on our arm?
I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
Huh. Prisoner. Letting a prisoner study. Oh my god, it's over. It's over! Woo! We finished! We finished the event! Da 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 da. When the curtains close. No, we're done, right? We're done. We did not? You said it was over! Oh no. Oh no. Wait. See, we finished all this. What's the quest I just got? When the curtains close? Oh my god, for 10k Mora? Go back to the academia and take a look around. Fine. Fine. This was just talking to Kevin, it's done. Oh, okay. I was like, Oh, he's right here. Oh boy.
Where were you while the rest of us were eating together?
Oh no.
I don't recall being obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Oh my god.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in? You need to change your ways, you know. You can't survive on books alone.
Surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
Oh my god.
Whatever. It
They're like
doesn't take a genius
brothers.
to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. However, I don't believe his research alone would have been enough to pique your interest. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all. Egoism and nihilism are not the same thing.
My personal interests aside, Sachin's legacy is not entirely meaningless. He conducted experiments on a great scale and left his findings behind.
Yeah, I'm having dinner with my mom and dad. But I gotta go back to work because I accidentally stole something. And then I have to go to CVS. So I'm just like thinking about that. I'm like, ugh. It's not that big a deal. But it's like errands that I don't want to do. Their banter is too good. I know, right?
Also, thanks for the compliment. But I'm actually just passing through. I didn't come here for the conversation.
Thief!
Well, not this one at least.
To be fair, I didn't steal a product. I just stole a device that we use to, like, I don't know. What else can we steal? Oh, I was a thief all along. Oh, crap. I like stole a device. It's like basically an iPhone. Yeah. It was in my pocket when I left, and I was gonna put it somewhere as I was leaving, and I forgot because I was just, like, in my mind thinking about leaving. So I stole it. And they were like, did you they asked me to give it back by the end of the day, and I'm like, or if I could bring it back today. So I was like, okay. I said it'll be a couple hours. I was like, okay, but it'll be a couple hours until you get your thing. You stole Mijou. Oh, the horror dramatic pose. I know, I'm nothing like Kava. Kava would never steal. I didn't mean to. It was in my pocket. That's what they all say. I didn't mean to. It was in my pocket. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean? What topic of conversation could be more sacred among scholars than the exploration of differing philosophies?
Well, based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20 years ago.
You stole an iPhone? Shame, shame. I'll stick Froggy on you. He might be proud of you. He'd be proud of me. Oh, yeah?
What did you say? Wait, so... No. Surely that doesn't mean...
To be fair, it's not... It's like an iPad. Like, it's like an old, like... I don't know what kind of iPhone it is. It's like an old one. It's probably not worth much.
So that's why he thought I looked familiar. My father must have gone into the desert due to his influence.
I'm afraid so.
Good thing I shattered that diadem. From now on, nothing like that will ever have to happen again.
The boundaries of knowledge are ever expanding. Someone else will inevitably pick up the same line of research one day, and Vahumana regards it as a reasonable research direction.
Stealing. I know I stole. I'm gonna give it back. It's borrowing. Okay, it's stealing an accident and then giving it back.
Oh, not this again. Even if you're right and people are bound to fall into the same intellectual traps, things
At least I live like
necessarily go
5
the
minutes
same
away
way
from
again
work
next time.
anyways.
You have to admit that the actions of one individual don't always predict the behavior of the group, and vice versa. Take Sachin, for instance. He's quite an anomaly.
Borrowing without permission is another word for stealing. Yeah. 5 minutes from work? Yeah. It's like the closest place I could possibly work. Besides, like, Harris Teeter, I guess, is closer to me. Not to tell you where I live. I live next to Harris Teeter, apparently. But yeah, anyway.
And so was the one who stopped him. You. Conflicts of this nature are indeed exceptional, but it will occur again in the future.
It's like 3 minutes if it's 5 in the morning because there's no traffic or anything.
You said it yourself. The actions of one individual cannot predict the behavior of a whole group. You know that not everyone would have chosen as you did.
Even so, I stand by my views. You can forget about trying to convince me.
That's fine. We've been arguing over this for years, and I don't hold any hope of you understanding. The issue we're debating has long since moved on from who's right and who's wrong.
Hold on, what are they debating about again? I was paying attention most of the time until they started talking about me stealing. So I don't know what they're debating about. I don't know.
Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey, stop acting like you didn't hear me. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
Oh my gosh. I'll hate them. Alright, now we're done. What is this other quest? And yeah, I didn't do my dailies yet. What's this? Ask Dory for information. I don't know. It's something else, I guess. Wait. Dory said that she has the latest update in the Academia Extravaganza. Isn't that the same event? Yeah. What's that about? That was like a little side quest thing from the event. Oh, that I didn't do. Oh, this isn't voice acted. I'll sell you for a fixed price. Blah 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 blah. Baiting us. You don't want it. Fine. Whatever. Exclusive do. If it's not voice acted, I'm not listening to it. I think he's just talking to her. Oh no, now we gotta talk to Kashmir. Well, at least they're easy to get to. But it's for 10k, so you know. For the moolah. Wee. You can still hear the clicks? What? You can hear my mouse? What? What clicks? Where are you guys? Something you need. Incident from 20 years ago. Because you shouldn't have told anyone. I'll tell you. Da da da. Do do do. Da da da. Lots of things. I do have 17 million Mora, but you know why? Because I take every Mora I can take from this game. 10k? I'll take it. 20k? I'll take it. You know, that's how you get rich. You save things. You save everything you got. You can hear the clicking? You can? When you're rapidly pressing the mouse in the dialogue? Click, 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 click. That's how I play this game. I rapidly click. Also, Yamiko, can you heal? Not here. Oh, this is such a pretty spot. Look at the flowers. So pretty. Okay. Dude, I had no idea you could hear my clicking. I was so desensitized to clicking, I tuned it out. So when you're battling, you can hear my clicks. Oh my gosh. Because I frantically click when I battle. Oh, you can only hear the rapid clicking. Can you hear this? Oh my gosh. No. Oh. That was rapid clicking. Maybe because the game was loud. Because she was making noises and stuff. There's a hole in the tree. It seems completely empty and there's nothing in it. Wait, there's a note. Wait, why am I reading this now? Now we have to go back to Dory for information. Oh my gosh. We don't really need to do this, but we already started it, so it's like, this is what we're doing. We already started it. Dude, that's funny. Click, 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 click. Oh, it's for the dialogue. You can hear it. Oh, the papers. We're not reading that. Oh my god, talk to someone at the menu. The funny thing is, we have 16 million Mora. we need more. More Mora. More Mora? I mean, it's literally in its name. Bum, bum, bum. What else do you get? I don't even know. We're too invested at this point. You finished the first quest? Is the subsequent one? Some more rewards? Right, that's what we're saying. We're, more Mora. Oh, wait. Oh, I already got the Mora for the first quest, and this is like a follow-up quest. That's what you're saying. Oh, there we go. See? That's how you save money in this game. I normally would read everything, but... Somebody at the venue over there. Oh, I like to mark where the stars are. On my map. Who else did this quest? Anybody? Click, 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 click. What's your friend like? Oh my gosh. You guys do them all. Mijou did it. Nice! Yeah, I mean, you never know what you might get. Like, the first one might have just given you Mora, but then you might get more stuff. More Mora. More Mora. The Academia, I think, is where that is heading to us. What is that song? What is that song from? Oh, it's from a game, but I don't know what it is. No, I lost it. I lost it. More XP books, Primogems are must. Oh, definitely Primogems. But do I want to read it because it's an event that's going away and never coming back, and nobody else will ever read this again in their lives? So why should I read it if nobody else is ever going to read this? You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. He talks a lot. Or is that Paimon talking a lot? Oh my gosh. It doesn't really let you click through as fast as you want to. Okay, ask the mercenary about Sechin's article. Thankfully, the game tells you exactly where to go at any moment. Oh my god. Sechin's articles over here? Boom, ba-da, boom. Let's see. Current quests we're doing. The rewards are more Mora. XP material. I'll take the XP stuff. Oh, it's higher. Oh, shit. Teleport back. Oh, it's right here. Imagine if this game had no teleport points and you had to hike it out for all these things. Oh my god. Imagine. You had to like hike all the way from... Even just for this. From Sumeru all the way down these paths. And all the way down to... there. It would take so long. Oh my god. Hello, Dragon Gamer. Hello. We are doing a side quest now that nobody wants to read. I don't want to read it. We already just did the main event like a minute ago. Oh god. How did I get a fingerprint all along my glasses? I was touching my face. How you doing, Dragon Gamer? Happy Mother's Day. If you're doing anything with your mom. Or if you have a mom. I don't know. Motherly figure. Or whoever you have. Or maybe you are a mom. I don't know. You're welcome. Alright. No, wait. It's having me go all the way back. Ah! Then you have to hike all the way back to Dory. Is it Dory? I don't know. Somebody was here. Yeah, Dory.
Weather is lovely and warm.
Didn't Kajido vote for this game? Where's Kajido? He voted everything. We should abandon the quest and do it again, but without waypoints. I don't think you can abandon quests in this game. I don't think you can. But no! It would take so much longer. Oh my god, going from here down. Okay, pretend we walked, okay? Find this path. Running along this path. It's like we're playing Breath of the Wild right now, and we're going down path. We need like a horse at this point. We would definitely need a horse, and then you make it to here, and then, or actually we'll go down the caravan ribbit, and then we'll go down to Aru village, down that path there, and then go back, 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 and then go back. Basically, oh my gosh, we're just running back and forth. World in Genshin is absolutely massive. If you had to manually traverse it, it would take forever. Oh, it'd be so annoying. Like, there's more waypoints than there are in Breath of the Wild, I think. Or Tears of the Kingdom. There's definitely more waypoints, but also that's way bigger than that game. But, yeah. That... like, it would take an hour to finish this. If half the stream is walking, I would go back to bed. I know, it'd be so boring. Like, oh, you're just walking. Oh, you're walking again. Oh, cool. Good to see you. I'm gonna go back to bed. Quest completed! Mora! Experience! Yay! We did it, guys! Should I do my dailies while we're here? Then I can stop playing as soon as I'm finished. Let's do it! Hello, Nick Gamer. How you doing? We finished the event, the current event. Well, there's another one, which... Majors, do you know how many primitives you get from this? The Recollector's Path number of rewards, I guess? 420? You get 420 primos. That's like three pulls. It's 420. But I have to do the other event first, which would take like 9 hours. Oh my gosh. Is it worth it? It's like 3 pulls. It's like yes and no, but like I'm saving up for 2 characters. So like I need every pull I can get because I'm like saving up. That's 2 pulls.
Committed to memory.
3 pulls take 480. 2.5.
Show them. Come on now.
Let's dance.
2.5.
I summon thee.
So I guess it's not a lot, is it? It's not really. It's not probably not worth spending like my whole week catching up to do it.
Come on out.
Your Miko is still virgin death. I know. I just healed her. Thought that was funny. I was like, wow, this entire time we've been questing and like Miko's just been like, can I not die today? I'm like, nah. No, you're good. You're good. It took longer than it usually does. Alright, then we'll go here, defeat all the opponents. I like those ones are easy. This one's like right here. I'm so bad. I usually don't do my resin.
Come on out. Show them.
Maybe if I was building a character, I'd be doing more resin.
Come on out.
But at the moment, it's just like making my current team stronger, which I kind of slack on. I kind of slack on it a little bit. A wee bit. Plus, I have like so much like the broken resin stuff. Oh, this one's a pain. I hate this one. You get to watch the polls when they come out. Oh yeah. The one from Yaimiko. We'll see. That'll be interesting. Because that's going to determine whether or not it's easy to get Kazuha later. If I lose to Yaimiko, it'll actually be easier for me to get Kazuha. If I win with the Yaimiko, it'll be harder. So, fragile resin, that's it. It's like broken resin. Yeah. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Although it is kind of hard to do it with this team. I thought it was the one that you had to like talk to some guy and he's like, do you want to go in the hills or in the valley? And you're like, the valley! And he's like, alright, sweet. And then you go on a quest. No, that one's easy. Save Jack. I don't want to save Jack. But yeah, the polls, so the polls start in 10 days. 9 days, 10 days. That's when I'll be polling for Yaimiko. And I should get her. Because I'm at, I think I said 58 pity. Yeah, I'm at 58 pity. And I have 1920, which is 12 polls. So that would get me to 70. Soft pity. That'll get me exactly to soft pity. But if I don't get her at soft pity, then I'm just gonna wait.
Come on out. Let the show begin.
Right now, right here.
A minute to memory.
Oh, I gotta destroy this. This team isn't the best for this. Maybe Fish will do better. Sure. Certainly if I want to pull or not because of the new character, Kirara. Yes, I want to pull for her. Oh my gosh. I made a promise of myself I'll pull for repeated characters I still need. Well, she's new though. Not just a repeated character. She's brand new. I definitely want to get her. So I'm going to be pulling on Yaimiko because I have C1 Yaimiko. And oops. And then after that, I'm going to pull for Kazuha because I really want him. I can never say his name right. I think it's Kazuha? Is it Kazuha? I don't know. Anyway, I need him. It's not a want. I need him. I missed him last time and I was so sad that I didn't try harder. So now it's like I'm gonna get him one way or another. Darkling's just gonna be amused by it. But Yaimiko will pull for in the meantime and see what we get. Kazuha. Just say it like Kazuha just to annoy people. Kazuha. You're telling me the wrong thing just to annoy people. Alright. Now I've done everything I really wanted to do today. I mean, whoops. I still want to do the Recollector's Path thing, but starting that now is going to be like draining. So I'm going to do that off stream, I think. Yeah. Basically. So we'll call it a little early. I got to do some errands anyways, and I'm getting tired. I don't know why I have to give all these reasons. I feel like I'm like, well, we're gonna end like an hour early. Let me give you like all the reasons why I feel like I need to leave. It's like, who cares? Mijou. Nobody cares. You're too honest. I'm like, I gotta like, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh man. Now, View is playing Wild Frost. Is that a card game? Yes.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
As I move on. That's so mean. What else we got? Zelda. Earthbound. Nintendo Life is playing Earthbound. That's cool. Anyway, we're not rating him. Let's go back to Beautiful. I was curious. It's cute. I literally am too honest. Like everybody catches like notices right away like when they start talking to me that I'm just like an honest person, and I don't know how to not be honest. I don't know. Don't forget to collect your items in the battle pass. Thank you. When does this end? Oh, in 7 days. I never get the weapon these days. Maybe I have to use my resin in order to get to the weapon. The weapon's at... Wait. Is this the weapon? No. When do you get the... Here's the weapon. Level 30. So I am nowhere near it. But if I tried, I could try to get the battle pass and like get another weapon. I don't know what else I need other than like leveling up Jingling's weapon. Like I could make it better. Deathmatch. I don't know.
I don't know. Another universe and founded paradise.
It's good to be honest.
Official.
Give a white lie once in a while if you can. Alright, I'll do that. I'll do that. Mijou says it's good to be honest. Oh, thank you. Wait, what did you say? Well, it's Mother's Day. I think that's reason enough. I could have just said that. I'm gonna leave early because it's Mother's Day. Well, the thing is, my mom's not even home. She went to the concert that I'm missing. So, but you know, everybody else got to celebrate Mother's Day. Not that you need any of them. That's why you sucked it Among Us.
Universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl,
I don't remember if we're good at it or not. I was sometimes good at it, but then if I like was too nervous, it just... No, you know what it was? I was good at it for a while, but I'm always nervous when I'm talking. And so even if I was not guilty, I still talked like I was nervous. So people started just pegging me and being like, it's Mijou, she's nervous. I'm like, no, I'm always nervous. And then I die. That's how Among Us went at the end of... I used to really enjoy it until people started catching on that I'm like always nervous. And then I die all the time because nobody ever questions people. Because, you know, I'm always freaking nervous. Jerks. I think that's what Francis did to me. He's like, oh, it's Mijou, she's nervous. I don't know. I did not say that. Darkling did.
Universe and founded paradise. For I,
say what?
Fischl, and the Prinzessin der
Wait, you said the Mother's Day thing, and the being bad at Among Us and all that stuff. Oh, you know, maybe I said you said something else. Not sure. It's cute. Teehee. Welcome to your inaugural. All mods are the same person, Darkling. Yay! Congratulations, Darkling. You are now officially the same as everybody else who is a mod. Because I always get all my mods mixed up and just like everybody's the same person. Oh, you figured that a long time ago? Darkling and Mijou are similar? Not really. His name is longer and he has like a little cat at the end of it. You said that I said it's good to be honest. Oh! You know, the funny thing is, I knew that Darkling said it, but I said Mijou instead of Darkling, even though I knew what I was reading. I said the wrong name. Oh my gosh. What other benefits do we get? That's it. You're just one person. But as a combined person, you could have benefits, I suppose. Like it's a superpower. I don't even know. Are we going on this raid? We might as well. I think there might be just 2 of us or 3 of us, but might as well go on the raid. All right. Thank you guys so much. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. I don't know when my mom will be back, but I get to do my errands before then, I guess. I'll give you my long list of reasons why I'm ending stream. Oh, do a Mijou raid. And I'll see you tomorrow if you are here tomorrow. We're going to be playing more Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Happy Mother's Day. Bye. Bye, guys.